Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Nagabhushan, Akash. Hi, how are you? Nagabhushan, why you haven't attended for the Saturday session? Can I know any reason? Okay, network issue. Fine, no worries, no worries. So, okay. So, Nagabhushan, on Saturday, I have just conducted an exam on the first assessment that we have conducted. So, as you haven't attended for the session, okay, so now I will be going to be send you that link. I request you to please go forward with that assessment now. Okay, which will be 20 questions, which will you guys you can complete within as
Sir,
fast as
actually, I completed yesterday, sir.
you completed yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Fine then. If, who have forwarded you the link?
In email, sir.
You got by
VLTT.
email. Okay, from the VILT. Then no problem.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, Nagbhushan.
Thank you, sir.
And Akash, okay. Hi, Rimashri, how are you? Hi, Bhagesh. Okay, good, good. So, Rimashri, you are also not attended on Saturday session, I hope so. Am I right? Okay, so as you have given the test yesterday, then no problem. Yeah, Bhagesh, I'm fine. Okay, if you have received the link, then it is a pretty cool. Then superb, superb. Thank you so much then. Suhas, I hope you also haven't attended. Have you given your assessment or not? Please give me your confirmation. Hi, Suhas. Are you there?
Sir, I'm Suhas.
Yeah, Suhas.
I did not get the email, sir. I checked my email and I did not get the assignment link.
Okay, fine, no worries. So
Yes,
I'll
sir.
be going to be send you now. So
Okay,
I
sir.
can you able to complete it right now itself?
Yes, sir. I'll do it.
Okay, then I'll send you in the chat box to you.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
just
Okay. Thank you, sir.
give me 2 minutes.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So Has, you can check in the chat box. Okay. Hi Jishmita, good afternoon. Hi Basuraj, good afternoon. Today, shall we go forward with the concept of Hyper-V? Today, we are working on the Hyper-V concept. What is this Hyper-V? It's a virtualization concept. So, regarding this, and we'll be going to be work on the complete how do we need to implementation of the Hyper-V to the like nested virtualization concepts, as well as we will be going to be go forward with the all the concepts even to say the storage Hyper-V replications and Hyper-V failover clusterings. These are all the topics that we will be going to be covered today. So today we will be going to be cover with the theoretical and practical. So that is that fine for everyone? Please give me your confirmations, guys. And let's start with the session today by 3:05. So let's wait for a few more minutes. Okay. What about assessment means? At the last, we'll be going to be discuss, Akash. You need not to worry. Okay. Regarding the assessment questions, each and every question regarding the same thing, right? You're discussing. So everyone has enjoyed your weekend. How did you enjoy your weekend, guys? Nagbhushan, Rakesh, how did you enjoy your weekend on Sunday? Nothing new. Okay, because of Corona, no sir. Okay, fine, great. Nagbhushan, nothing new. Okay, as regular. Like some from past 80 days, you guys are staying at home. I hope so. Am I right? Yes, of course, Bhagesh. Everything is shut down. I do know that. Yes, Remushri, past 80 days. I hope this is the record. We can say that from 80 days without going anywhere. Yes, okay. Yeah, me also the same. I'm also in the same in my house. Okay, I just completely to say between my works and everything, was just busy with this with all the weekend complete. Okay, Rakesh, no worries. You can get back as soon as possible. Okay, by 3:05 we'll be going to be start our session. I'm a pure veg. Okay, I don't eat non-veg. So still there are a lot of people need to come. There is approximately still 15 members has to come actually. So let's wait for 2 minutes. So in the meanwhile, let's go forward with a small discussion on the recall of on configuring local storage. So that is a topic that that is a previous session that we already has done. Am I right or wrong, guys? Please give me your confirmations. Does everyone are available or not? Please give me your confirmations. Okay, Jashmita, Rimashri, Akash, Deepak Singh. Okay, Basaraj, Nagabhushan. Okay, Nisha. Okay, thank you. Thank you for giving your confirmations. So, guys, so now please give. So, what are there? What are the different types of storages, or else to say different types of volumes that we can able to create in this storage solutions, local storage? What are the different types of volumes that we can create here? What's your answers? Type me in your answers in the chat box. Or else I request you guys to please unmute yourself and please give me your answers. Okay, right spanned volume. Great. Mirrored Akash, perfect. Right. Spanned stripe mirror right zero and right which right next? Okay, spanned storage pool. Okay, Deepak, Deepak stripe. HDD types. What are the different types of HDDs we basically have? Jashmita. And what kind of hard disks are currently used in the servers now currently? SCSI. Okay, Akash, that's your answer. Okay, okay, Nagabhushan striped and mirror. Okay, FAT and NTFS. Okay, pretty good. Next, REFS, perfectly true. So on a practical, we have seen there is a concept of in the REFS. That means there is some limitation for this hard REFS. So what is that limitations? Can anyone explain me about that REFS? This REFS file system will be having a limitation that it cannot do so and so thing. What is that? Right, perfect answer, Rimashri. That means we cannot shrink volume in REFS. We can only extend the volume in the REFS, but we cannot shrink the volume. Perfectly true. Right, Bhagesh, perfectly true. You are right. Extended, we have, sir, and shrink volume cannot do so. Right, perfectly true, Bhagesh. And reminding also everyone. Jashmita, please can you explain me what do you think about a VHD and VHDX? What is the basic difference between a VHD and a VHDX? Can you explain me on this? And not only Jashmita, anyone can explain me about that. So what is the difference? What is this point about the extended VHD and VHDX? You can browse in the Google or else anything you want to do. You can browse it and give me your answers. Okay, extended is a star. What is this extended star, Bhagesh? Okay, Jishmita, in VHDX, we can go the 64 TB capacity. Okay, great, great. Okay, and Rimashri, VHD has 2 TB capacity and VHD has 64 TB as a capacity. And then, okay, okay, no worries, no problem, Bhagesh. Hi, Sharath, how are you? After a long time, you are attending for the session. Okay, create two primary. Okay, two primary hard disk storage spaces. Hi, Sharath. So, hi, Sharath. Sharath, on Saturday we have conducted an assessment. I hope you know that. Am I right? Have you done with your assessment? Please confirm me once. No, okay, fine. So, Sharath, I'm just posting the link in the chat box. I request you to please complete the assessment, okay? So, which comes only with the 20 questions, which are basic questions, okay? So that you can able to clear that assessment, okay? So, I request you to please give your assessment, Sharath. I posted in the chat box. Okay, Suhas, you submitted. Thank you so much. Okay, okay. Everyone has given a good answers. VHD disk and VHD is extended. HD manually when we need it. Okay, so first, VHD is a file format. Okay, VHD is a file format representing virtual hard disk. Perfectly true. Right, in VHDX, data corruption and prevention mechanisms are there. Perfectly true, Deepak. Yes, Deepak, you had given a good answer. And VHD is a disk image file format for storing the complete contents of HDD. Right, right, perfectly true, Jeshmita. Suhas, okay. And Akash, the maximum capacity limit of VHD virtual hard disk was 2 TB and VHDX can reach up to 64 TB. Right, great, Akash. Okay, so thank you for everyone has given you pretty good answers. Okay, so now today we will be going to be go forward with the concept called Hyper-V. So what is this Hyper-V? Can anyone please unmute yourself and please can you answer yourself? What is this Hyper-V concept? And why do we basically require this Hyper-V? Okay, Jashmita, you had given one more answer. VHD is a file extension, physical hard disk, but it's in single file that's located in physical disk perfectly. Which, okay, Akash, virtualization technology of Microsoft Windows, perfect. Deepak, span volume and the storage pool, both are different. Okay, they looks like same, but they both are different. The span volume, if you can see, we can only merge the same size of data. We cannot merge different sizes of hard disks. Am I right? That means if if one disk is having with a 1 TB, another disk is with comes with a 64 500 GB. Then if we want to merge with the span volume, it can't be possible. Got it? So that is the point problem with the span volume. Okay, Deepak, Jishmita, your Hyper-V is a 64-bit processor. Okay, Hyper-V helps to create the run virtual missions. Perfectly true. Okay, Rimashri. So right, guys. So everyone has given a pretty good answers. So shall we start with the session now? There are still some people has to come, and I request everyone to be please be focused. That's it. Venkatesh, hi. How are you? I hope you haven't attended for the previous session. Am I right? On Saturday, Venkatesh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, any
Yes.
problem?
Hello.
Yes, yes, Venkatesh.
No. I just had a doctor's appointment, so
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah, it's fine now.
It's fine now, right? Okay, then. So, have you completed your assessment, right?
Yes, I have completed and submitted. I confirmed you also on the message.
Yes, yes, yes. Just taking a confirmation from you. That's it. Okay.
Okay, fine. Okay,
Thank you so much, Venkatesh. So let
okay.
me start with our today's session. So today's session is on the concept of the Hyper-V. Okay, so what is this Hyper-V and everything? Let me go forward with this concept. Okay, okay, guys. Every person is giving a pretty good answers.
Sir, excuse me.
Yes, yes, Rakesh.
So what is this about assessment? So actually,
Hmm.
I was busy for 10 minutes.
Okay. So on Saturday we have conducted an assessment, Rakesh.
Right?
Haven't you attended?
Yes, I have attended, sir.
You have completed your assessment, right?
Right.
So then no worries. Those who have not attended, for them I'm discussing it.
Okay, fine, sir.
So if you have attended or else if you have given your assessment, then no worries. If you haven't
Okay.
given your assessment, we request you to please give it now. That's only the point.
Okay, sir. I have doubt regarding that two questions. You
Yeah,
have told that you will be
we'll
discussing.
go. Yes, we'll discuss today itself, but
Okay.
at the end. Okay.
Okay, fine, sir. Okay.
So let's we go forward with the
Okay.
Hyper-V concept. Okay, guys. So let's we go get back into the session. So everyone has given you pretty good answers in the chat box, right? Either Rimashri, Manju, Jashmita, Deepak, Akash, everyone, every person is giving a pretty good answers. And I have got some more answers like from Rimashri, Hyper-V helps to create and run virtual machines. Manju, Hyper-V is used to test or perform demo of our OS features. Okay. Jishmita, Slack, Hyper-V install components such as Windows Hypervisor processor. Okay. Baswaraj, we can use multiple missions in a single physical mission. Okay, Jishmita, enough memory 4 GB. Okay, Bagesh, it is used to run a software version of computer and it's act like a virtual computer. Perfectly true, Bagesh. So everyone has given a pretty good answers. So now I have understood that you guys are having a good knowledge on this concept of this Hyper-V. So let me share my white screen with my pad. So hope everyone can see my screen, right? So now please give me your answer. So as you have given this answer about Hyper-V. So now my question for everyone, why? What is the reason this Hyper-V was developed? What is, or else any virtualization concept? We say we have taken the virtualization like VMware, and we have taken with the we have seen with the virtual box, or else the VMware, and as well as now we are discussing about the Hyper-V, right? So what is actual need that we got it to discover, or else to develop this kind of feature of these virtual machines? Okay, Venkatesh has given me to avoid OS crash or system corruption. Okay, Basura. Okay, Venkatesh. Baswaraj has given me the answer cost. Okay, so Suchitra has given me max use of utilization of CPU. Perfect, perfect. Deepak Singh, to reduce strong capacity. Okay, Bhagesh, we can't build physical computer when we need it. Great, great. And I want answer from every person, everyone, those who are there. Guru Prasad, Jashmita, Manju, Naveen Raj, Nisha, every person. I request everyone, please, please give me your answers about this. Okay. See what is in your mind that I want to know. Then only I can able to go forward with this. So please give me your answers. Okay, Bhagesh. Okay, Venkatesh, to prevent malware and virus attacks so that hosts will not be affected perfectly. Manju, so we can do practice on Hyper-V. Great, Manju. Bhagesh, by virtually we can create how many computers we want. Okay. To prevent from crashing, great, superb. Chemistry so that shift utilization is maximum so that and also to do multitasking. Okay, great. Suhas is given me the answer to prevent virus and malware attacks. Great, perfect. VM act like a complete computer. Right. It is also a true point. And one any more answers, please. Right, Bhagesh. So to hide some important files and docs. Okay, Bhagesh. Okay, then thank you so much. Thank you, guys, as everyone has given you answers. So now let me discuss what is this Hyper-V. Okay, so as you have discussed, everyone has given me the pretty good answers. Let me just explain me one in my way. Okay, this particular Hyper-V is a, we can say this is our base mission. This is my hardware. Let's think an example. This which comes with the i5 processor. Let's think. Okay, i5 a of 10th generation. We can say. Let's think an example, and let's think this processor is of 16 GB RAM, 16 GB of RAM, and I'm having a the storage space of in approximately 4 TB. So everyone can see the screen, right? What I'm typing, what I'm writing on the whiteboard. Can everyone can see this, right? Please give me your confirmation answer. No, 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 no. Okay, some saying yes, some saying no. Okay, now, okay, okay, fine then.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now you guys can see. So now let's think this is a i5 10 i5 if 10th generation, which is having, let's think an example, 8 cores of a processor we are having in this. Okay, and 16 GB of RAM and 4 TB of hard disk space we are having in a in basic version if you. So on this basically we will be going to be run a OS which I am running with Windows Server 2016. Let's think an example. Okay, this is a server I am running now. That means I am running with the Windows Server 2016. So let's think here as I'm running with the Windows Server 2016, I may not consume all my resources. That means in the i5, I may utilize only either 1 to 2 cores of processors at the same time. 1 to 2 cores of processor in the within the processor, I may going to be get utilized within the same time. And in the same way, In the RAM, if we have seen, I may going to be used only in approximately of 6 GB of RAM. I may going to be used, and as well as in the 4 TB of storage, I may use only with a 1 TB of storage. That means how much of resources I'm wasting here, right? I'm wasting a lot of resources, which we basically to say, which we don't that is going to be waste for our utilization. Now, if in case I want to build a another system which is of Windows 10, okay, I want to build another system with Windows 10. Let's think an example. Okay, and if there is no any virtualization concept in the market, then what we will be going to be do, either we go forward with the dual boot. Am I right? Either we will be going to be go forward with the concept called dual boot. Am I right or wrong? Give me your confirmations. That means if there is no concept of virtualization, let's think at that time. So if I want to run with the Windows 10, so I'll be going to be used with the dual boot concept. So with this particular dual boot concept, I can able to run, right? But the point is, if I want to run the both at the same time, Windows 10 and Windows Server 2016 at the same time, then will it be going to be possible with the dual boot option? No, right? It will not be going to be get possible for us, right, Rimashri and Suchitra? So thank you for giving me your confirmations. So as it will not be going to be get comfortable for us. Now the point is, if I want to have a Windows 10 simultaneously, that means if I want to run Windows 10 simultaneously means, then what is the point? What is the point here? I need to purchase a again another hardware. Am I right? I need to have another hardware. Once if I have another hardware, then only I will be going to be access this both Windows 10 and Windows Server at the same time. When this virtualization concept is not available in the market, right? So to avoid this kind of resources wastage, okay, we this virtualization concept is introduced in the market. The concept which was introduced in the market is called virtualization. So in this virtualization, the Microsoft has developed by their own, that is nothing but Hyper-V. This Hyper-V was developed by Microsoft. Okay, this is a concept of this virtualization. So how many are you guys getting clarity on this? That means to reduce the wastage of our hardware resources, this virtualization concept is implemented in the market. And after this, what happened is here is, once as we got this all this kind of concepts, that means we have done with the Hyper-V is in. Okay, Akash, is my voice is clear now? Okay, fine. See, that means in the Windows, whatever we say, this in the Windows, the virtualization concept that we are utilizing is called Hyper-V. Okay, in the virtualization, what are the different types of virtualizations are available in the market? Can you guys answer me your question? Can you guys give me your answers, please? Okay, Akash. VMware, one answer. Okay, VMware. Okay, great. Any more answers? Perfect. Okay, VirtualBox. Okay, Deepak, Oracle. Oracle is also a virtual box. Next. Okay, Oracle. Okay, great. Akash. Everyone. Okay, Oracle virtual box. So VMware, right, Manju? So in the market, yes, Navin Raj, in the market, we are having with the basic in the majorly to say, we are having of how many types are there? We are having three major providers of this virtualization concepts. One is VMware. In the VMware, we are working on workstation. Okay. we are working on what? VMware Workstation. Okay, and the second one is we are working on the VMware. Sorry, we are working on the VirtualBox. VirtualBox, which was developed by Oracle, right? And the third one is Hyper-V, which was developed by Windows Server 2016. That means in the Microsoft. So which was developed by how? By whom? By the Microsoft. So these are the things which are available. Perfectly true, Jashmita. Which was this? The Hyper-V was developed by Microsoft. Okay. And so in this Microsoft, from the 2012 itself, this Hyper-V concept is available, right? But in the 2016 we are having a major concepts which came into the which came into this Hyper-Vs are like this replication, Hyper-V replication concepts we are there, and there are a lot of things, there are new concepts which are added in this. So we will be going to be do all this kinds in the practically, so that you guys will be going to be get a clarity. And how many of you got to till now? That means what is this virtualization? Why did this virtualization is available in the market? So how many of you are got a clarity? Okay, Suchitra, you're clear. Okay, Deepak. Okay, Bhagesh. Everyone, please give me your confirmations. Okay, Akash. Okay, Navandra. Okay, Guru Prasad. Okay. Okay, right. So thank you for your giving your confirmations. Suhas, are you clear, right? Right, Venkatesh. Suhas, please me your confirmation. Okay. Okay, then fine. So yes. So thank you for giving me your confirmations. So now we will connect with our Windows Server 2016 and let's see how this will be going to be there. Okay. Let's see with the practically jump to the practical on this VMware. Let me connect my Windows Server. I'm just turning on my Windows Server. Just wait for a while. Are you guys can able to see my screen, right? So we have started our Windows Server. So in this server, Bhagesh, here there is a question, sir, in Windows Server 2016 NVM, sir. NVM means, Bhagesh, what do you mean by NVM? Yes, of course, nested virtualization is also there. So we will be going to be discuss about that nested virtualization also. So what is this, how this nested virtualization concept will be going to be get implemented? Everything will be going to become will be going to be seen. So you need not to worry regarding this at all. Okay, Bhagesh? Okay. And everyone, nested virtual machine and nested virtualization, nested virtual machine, both are same. There are both, they both are not different. Okay. So you need not to think they are both are different. So nested virtualization and nested virtualization, they both are same. They are not different. Okay. Okay. So let me connect with my password jet@123. Okay. So now guys, here you can see now in this Windows Server 2016. Here this is our Windows Server 2016. So this is in up now. So here you guys already have done so many practicals. Like what are the practicals you have done? with the ADDS, DNS, DHCP, right? There are a lot of practicals that you guys already done on this, right? So now let me go forward with this. And this practically we will be going to be work on the concept called Hyper-V. This Hyper-V is a concept, as we already discussed. That means in the Hyper-V by default we won't get the concept called Hyper-V. So we need to add the Hyper-V feature again. So first here I have already added my Hyper-V in this my Windows server, and you guys already know how to add the Windows server Hyper-V, right? Click on manage, add roles and a feature, click on next, next, next. Here we need to select the Hyper-V. Then automatically the Hyper-V will be going to be added and installed. I hope you know each and every one has given as what are the steps to go forward with the Hyper-V. Am I right or wrong? Please give me your confirmations, guys. Okay, Nisha. Akash, you don't know how to add a Hyper-V, or else how to add a role. Okay, Akash, I'll be going to be show you. Okay, every Bhagesh, you also don't know how to install the Hyper-V. Okay, so in my server, actually I have already installed this. Okay, I'll be going to be show you in my another server which was not installed. I'll be going to be show you on that server, particular server. Okay, so let me turn off this server. I want to suspend this server, and I'll be going to be show on this particular another server. Okay, here I'm having another server with me of Windows Server 2016. Okay, let me click on startup. Here, this is my another server. In this server, there is no Hyper-V was installed. So we'll be going to be get install the Hyper-V, and let's work it on this. Okay. So, and everyone, is there anyone, those who have not attended for the assessment, please give me your confirmation once. That means if you haven't attended for the assessment, I request you to please attend for the assessment, so that will be going to be clear. I mean, create more advantage for you guys only. Okay. Is my voice is okay now, Rakesh? Yeah, okay then. Thank you. Thank you. Fine. So everyone has completed your assessment, right? So is there anyone, those who are pending with the assessment, please give me your confirmation. If you are completed, then no worries. So if you haven't completed, please, I request you to please complete the assessment again, okay? Okay, okay, great. Akash, Suchitra, Suhas, and Sarath and Manju, thank you for giving me your confirmation for completing of the assessment. Okay, so now here, this is a new server. Okay, Nagabhushan, thank you so much. So this is my new server. In this server, I haven't done any kind of things like ADDS and DNS are basically installed in this particular server, but I haven't done any kind of other things like this Hyper-V or else DHCP or else any kind of things are not installed in this. So let me go forward with this installation. Okay. So here in this particular server, let's try to go forward with the adding this particular Hyper-V. So here, click on add roles and feature. Okay, and click on next, next, next. Here we need to choose Hyper-V. Okay. Here now we need to add features. Now it will be going to be add. So here we are getting an error. Can anyone give me your answer for this error? Anyone? Why it is not supporting for the Hyper-V? Anyone can give me your answer for this? Please see this error message and please give me your answers. Deepak, Guru Prasad, Jashmita, Manju, Nagabhushan, Naveen Raj, Nisha, Himashri, please give me your answer. What is this error? Why this error is coming? This is a new server. Okay, Suchitra, your answer is processor issue. Okay, that means processor is not supporting for the virtualization. Okay, Venkatesh, your answer please. Suhas, Sharath, what do you think? Why this? Why we are getting this error? Okay, DHCP is not installed. Okay, okay, memory. Okay, Venkatesh, your answer is like virtualization is not supported by processor. Okay, Nisha, both should be same bit of 32 or 64. Okay, Nisha. Mhm. Still, I want to get some answers so that once if I get an okay compatibility issues. Okay, great, Venkatesh. So, but here one point you need to remember, Venkatesh, or else any person. In our previous server, we have installed the which one? The Hyper-V. But for this server, why we can't able to install the Hyper-V? That is the problem. What is the problem? Is my question. So shall I give me my answer? Right, BIOS. Okay, Jishmita. So if you are working on the physical mission, okay, if you are working on the physical mission in the BIOS, yes, Jeshmita, as your answer is correct. In the BIOS, we has to turn on the virtualization process must be enabled. We must turn on the process of virtualization must be enabled. Okay, once if you are not turning on it, then it will not be going to be get functioned. Okay, so that is the point here. So we need to work out on this. So we need to turn on this virtualization process. So how will we going to be turn on this virtualization process? So first we need to shut down the server. Okay, if it is a physical mission, then we'll be going to the BIOS. Here this we are not working on the physical mission, right? So we are completely working on the virtual mission, right? So as we are working on the virtual mission, then at that time we will be going to be going forward with the VMware. In the VMware, we has to modify some settings. So everyone can see these settings, right? Now in the 2016, click on settings. Here in the settings, we need to go the processor. Okay, in the processor, here we are having advanced options. In the advanced options, we need to turn on this modern virtualization applications. Okay, done. And after that, we need to close this. We can now, if we try to turn on, then automatically our server will be going to be get up and we can able to install the Hyper-V. So you can check in my previous, in this particular server, this was already enabled. You can check which was already enabled. So that's why the Hyper-V is installed. So even in the physical mission, or if you are working on the physical mission, we need to turn on the BIOS. If you are working on what virtualization, at that time we need to turn on the virtualization concept in the server in the VMware, or else Hyper-V, or else VirtualBox. That is the point you need to get remember. Got it right? Okay, Akash. So now let we go forward with the installation of the Hyper-V. Okay, Akash and okay, Deepak, thank you for your confirmation. So let's see now here. Let's go to manage, add rules and features. In the add rules and feature, as we already seen previously, now click on next. We need to choose the Hyper-V option, add features. Now it need to get accepted. Now it was accepted, right? Now click on next. Okay, and next here it is asking for the virtual mission, whatever the things for the what to say for the virtual switch manager. So I don't want to create it now. I want to create it later after installation of the Hyper-V, everything. Then I'll be going to be get created. Okay, and allow server for the live migrations or not. This also will be going to be done after. That means if we want to say that if we want from one server to another, migrate the virtual machine to the another server, at the time if we want to migrate, we need to allow this. So this kind of all the things will be going to be do the configurations or settings on the practicals at the later. Okay, so that's why I'm not selecting everything. Okay, Bhagesh, is my voice is clear now? Is my voice is clear? Okay, I'll be going to repeat. Okay, are you able to hear my voice or not? Yeah, okay. See, now the point is here in this virtual switches, that means in the switch, in this particular Hyper-V, we has to create virtual switches. That means there will be different types of switches. So based on the whatever the switch that we require, we have to choose those particular switches. So how to choose those switches and everything. So I don't want to activate it now. Okay, I'll be going to be create it manually so that you guys can able to see how this will be going to be get happened. Okay, and if you have seen the concept of migration, this is a migration means if you okay, one step back. Okay, here this is a back. Here next, this is what there are some what are the things that we need to do. These are the things that is displaying here. Okay, are you clear?
Okay, sir.
Right, next let's we go back here. This is a network adapter and migrations. I don't want to choose any kind of migrations for now, so let's we go forward later. And where this kind of applications by the default location, whatever the virtual hard disk or else the virtual machines where we will be going to be get created. So what is the particular path we want to create. See, if you are working on the physical missions, if you are having a lot of different hard disks, my suggestion is to don't use with the C drive, keep it with the another drive. Okay, as I'm working on the this virtual mission, so I'm having only with the one drive, so that one is only that is a particular C drive, so that I'm using only with the default path which is comes with the C drive. Okay, and restart the destination server automatically if required. Yes, install. So now we have done with the installation, and this is the process, and this is a step-by-step process of how to install the Hyper-V. Are you clear now, Bhagesh and Akash?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then thank you so much. Akash, are you clear now? How do we need to go forward with the installation of this Hyper-V? Okay, thank you for your confirmation, Akash. Okay, So these are the how we basically install the Hyper-V. So now it will be going to be taken approximately 1 minute of time to go forward with the installation, and after this need to be get restarted. So once this is restarted, then only we can able to go forward with the any kind of practical on this Hyper-V. Okay, and how many of you have worked on Windows 10 Hyper-V? How many of your people? Give me your confirmation in the chat box. Venkatesh, Suhas, Suchitra. Okay, okay. If you are working on the Windows 10 Hyper-V, then most of the people has to came to know how this the same like as a server also. But that is a client Hyper-V. This is a server Hyper-V. So that is the point we need to know. Okay, what will be the difference and everything will be just come to know now. Nisha, you haven't worked out. Okay, no problem, no worries. Okay, most of the people has already worked. Right, great. So guys, can you guys give me your confirmation about your attendance? Please, guys, can you raise your hands? Naveen Raj, Suchitra and Suhas, please give me your confirmation. Is my screen is not coming to anyone? Are you able to see my screen or not? Okay. Naveen Raj, please give me your confirmation. Okay, Jishmita. Okay, Suchitra. Okay. Okay, fine. Then thank you for giving me your confirmations. Okay, you guys can down your hands.
So this virtualization won't affect any physical data saved on the hard drive, right?
Yes, absolutely, you are right. This virtualization concept will never affect our physical data. That will be different, and this will be different.
Okay, so the remaining space, which is means the remaining space will be used for the virtualization.
Right, absolutely right. That means whatever the data which is not utilized, let's think there is a 100 GB of hard disk. Let's think an example. In the out of 100 GB, if you have utilized only 40 GB, for the virtualization we can use only 60 GB. Got it?
Okay, sir. Okay.
So that is how. That means to reduce your wastage, that then we will be going to be use this. That's only the point here. Okay. Someone has disconnected. Okay, so now let's get back. Here the password is JET@1234. Oops, JET@1234. Right, now done. So now this my server is opened successfully. Now let's start working on this Hyper-V. Okay. If we have seen this Hyper-V, if we want to access that, we need to go to tools. So Hyper-V installation still in progress. You can check now, right? Close, right. Now Hyper-V was installed successfully. So now we'll be going to be work on this Hyper-V. So now how do we can able to open this Hyper-V now? If you have seen this, now click on tools. In the tools you will be finding Hyper-V option. You can check Hyper-V manager, right? So this is the Hyper-V manager where from this we will be going to be access this Hyper-V. Okay, this is my server. So here this is my server. My server name is jet-data center. Okay, this is my server of my Hyper-V. This is my Hyper-V server. So within this Hyper-V server, we can able to create any new virtual machine, new virtual hard disk, or else a floppy disk. And if I want to import a virtual machine, yes, I can. Hyper-V settings, Hyper-V switch manager, and a virtual SAN manager, and edit disk inspect. There are a lot of options out there, right? So let me go forward with the one by one. Okay. And before I want to go forward with the pretty important concept is called Hyper-V Switch Manager. That means Virtual Switch Manager. So in this Virtual Switch Manager, we are having of three types of switches. So before going with the switches, so I hope everyone has completed your networking, right? So please can you give me your answers? What is a switch and why do we use? Please give me your answers in the chat box. Everyone. What is a switch and why do we need to use, why basically we use the switches? That's my question. Okay, Bhagesh, it's an intelligent device. Okay, great.
Sir, switch is an intelligent device which is used
Okay,
for
great.
the local area network,
Okay, great.
and it reads only MAC addresses. Depending upon the MAC addresses, it forwards the frames.
Okay, okay,
It
perfect.
has a reading capacity also. Means
Oh,
it reads the MAC addresses and filtering capabilities also.
okay, great. Okay, and Deepak to add more clients. Okay, great. And next, Venkatesh, used to establish network for multiple end devices. Okay, great. Akash, switch stores MAC address. Okay, Bagayesh has given me the answer. It finds MAC address and send in the data and it use it to multitask. Okay, so Chitra switch is intelligent twice. Okay, it broadcast IP address once in the network, then it's unicast. Okay, perfectly. And Jishmita connects devices or computers network uses MAC address. Okay, perfectly. Sharath allows each connected device to talk to others. Perfectly true. Okay, link layer of voice and model, Jashmita, you're right, perfectly true. So reminding, please, Manju, as switch is intelligent device, it broadcast once, then unicast. Perfectly true, perfectly. So everyone has almost has given me good answers. So let me go forward with a small scenario. And to go to scenario, I want to connect my whiteboard. Let me just connect it. So, okay, Rima Shri, right, switch is a networking device and it's an intelligent device. Perfectly true. So now let me go forward with a small example. Okay. Guys, are you able to hear my voice, right? Okay, mainly used in star topology. Akash, is my voice is low? Okay, it's very low. Fine, wait then. Now is it fine? Okay, then fine then. So let me go back. Okay, now I just connected my whiteboard. So here, let's think an example. I'm having a switch. Here is my switch. Okay, to enable communication between networking devices. Guys, can you able to see my screen now? Are you able to hear my voice or not? Please give me a confirmation. Okay. So you guys, now screen is visible, right? Yes, 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 yes. Fine. There is some power issue here on my side. So that's the reason. So, okay. Now get back. So now here, let's think an example. Here we are having a switch. Okay, this is my switch. In this particular switch, we can connect systems. Am I right? And here there is another switch. We can connect another two systems. Am I right? So now here if but this particular system wants to communicate to this PC, this whether the communication will be going to be happen or not. That means this PC1 want to communicate with this PC2. The communication will be going to be happen or not. Okay, Akash. Okay, okay, okay. Great, perfect. In the same way, if this particular switch want to communicate to this particular switch, then the communication will be going to be happen or not. Yes, perfectly true. Now my question is not happen from this particular PC to this PC. Akash, this is also a different switch. See, my question is, I want to create the communication from this particular system to this particular system. Whether the communication will be going to be happen or not is my question, Akash. Right, perfectly true. Now, if I want to communicate from this particular PC to this particular system, communication will be going to be happen or not? Okay, okay, okay. Only three answers remaining. Bhagesh is yes. Okay, Nagabhushan no. Okay, router should be there, Nisha. Okay, okay, great, great. You have to connect the switch first. Okay, okay, fine, fine. Router is not required, Rakesh. Okay, great. Router and gateway we need, Bhagesh. Okay. See, first of all, the communication will not be going to be get established. Am I right? That means why? Because there is no connection between particular this switch and this switch. If there is a connection, then only this these both the switch will be going to be get communicated with each other. Am I right? So now the point is here in the same way, in this particular Hyper-V, we are having of totally three types of switches. How many? Three types of switches. Okay, these names are, the first switch name is, what are those names? Any guesses? Private switch, internal, external. Anyone can give me your, yes, perfectly, Bhagesh. So what is this in private switch? So can you guys Google it and please give me your answers. What is this private switch? I'm just giving you 2 minutes of time. Okay, I'm getting some answers. Okay, Suchitra, you're right. Please do Google and give me your answers. Okay, private only communication like parent and child relationship. Okay, no. Okay. Okay, Basuraj. Okay, perfectly true. Communication between VM to VM means what? VM to VM means what? What does that mean? Jishmita, only when they are in the same host, at the same host. Okay, perfect. Communication between VM on the same host. Okay. Communications only between virtual machines created in the same base mission. Okay, perfectly true. Perfectly true. And any more answers about the private switch? What does this private switch means? Right, Sujit? Okay, Hyper-V private switch allows VM to communicate with each other when they are on the same host. Perfectly true, Sujit. And Navin Raj, you are also pretty right. That means it will be going to be facilitate the communication between virtual machines running on the host server. Perfectly. Nisha, it does not provide any connectivity to the host operating system. Okay, so now let me explain you what is this private switch. If we have seen this private switch, this is my physical hardware. Let's think an example. This is my physical hardware. On this particular physical hardware, I'll be going to be have a OS, which is nothing but Windows Server 2016. Okay, I'm having a 2016. On this particular 2016, I am running a another thing, right? Hyper-V, right? So this you guys already know that what is this Hyper-V and everything. So that's why I'm not discussing about the Hyper-V. In this Hyper-V now, we are going to be we can establish a VM with Windows 10. Let's think. Okay. In the same way, I want to establish another VM with Windows 2019. Let's think an example. Okay, we have established with that 2019. So now what is the point here? Well, if I am choosing with the private switch for this PC, and in the same way here also if I choose private, then what will be going to be happen means the communication, whatever the communication is there, the communication will be going to be get happen only between these two hosts. Got it? The communication will be going to be get happened only between these both VMs only. Okay, that is called private switch. That means this particular Windows 10 or else Windows 2019, they both will not be going to be get communicated to this particular 2016. That is what the concept of this private switch. Okay, then if I want to choose the communication between this Windows 10 or else with this Windows Server 2019 and this particular 2016, then what is this I want to use? Which one I need to choose? What kind of switch I need to choose? Anyone, any guesses? Out of three, I am already taken with the private, right? Okay, Bhagesh, your answer is external. Okay, Manju, your answer is also external. Remaining everyone, internal or external? Okay, Rimash, super answer. That means we are having only the both. So you are giving me the both. Then super. Okay. Akash, you don't know, no worries. Then we'll be going to be get to know. Bhagesh, you private is already we discussed now, right? Private switch will be can be used only for whom? This private switch can be going to be get utilized only for the one VM to the another VM only. Okay, perfectly true. So if I want to, yes, Basavaraj, you had given me the good answer, and Rakesh, you also has given me the perfect answer. The answer is if I want to create the communication for the Windows 10, sorry, Windows Server 2019 and Windows Server 2016. At that time, I need to use internal. Got it? We need to use what? We need to choose internal. Okay, that means we need to give for internal for this Windows Server 2016. Once if we have connected with the internal switch, okay, I'll be going to repeat Akash, don't worry. If we have connect the internal switch to the Windows Server 2019, at the time this 2019 can able to communicate with the Windows Server 2016 directly. That is the concept of this internal switch. Then at the time the communication for the Windows 10 and Windows Server 2019, the communication will be going to be get breaked. Got it, you know? That is a point. Akash, if you want to explain me again, if I want to establish the communication between two different VMs, that means if I want to create the communication between the Windows 10 to the Windows 2019, then I need to use with the private. Okay, and if I want to create the communication not between the VM to the VM, I want to create the communication from the VM to the base mission. Okay, if I want to create the communication between the VM to the base mission that may be used with the Windows Server 2016, or else that may be used with the Windows Server 2012, that may be used with the 2019, or else a Windows 10, whatever it might be. Okay, if I want to communicate with the VM to the base mission, at the time I need to be choose with the internal switch. If I choose with the internal switch, then only the communication will be going to be get happen. That is the point. Akash, are you clear now? Okay, okay, fine. So then what is this external switch? So as you guys are clear with the private switch and internal switch, what is this external switch now? So how do we need to create this external switch? Anyone can give me your answers, please. Where do we use this external switches? Okay, Bhagesh, on VM to the another VM which is created on other mission. Okay, okay, great. And Bhagesh, okay. Rakesh, to communicate to the outside network. Okay, Jashmita allows communication between virtual adapters connected to virtual missions. Okay, great. Manju, VM to VM and VM to physical host. Okay, great, Manju. Okay, Suchitra, neighboring mission in the same in the network. Okay, reminding everyone, please give me your answers. Venkatesh, Suhas, Deepak, if you don't know, no worries. You will be going to be get come to know. But give me any answer. What do you think? What you may think? What will be going to be get happen? What is this external? What might be the answer? Give me a think and give me your answer. Just give a think of it. Okay, Venkatesh, communication with outside network. Okay, what is this outside network means? Everyone is giving me the outside network, but what is this outside network means? Okay, Deepak, it will communicate each other VM and base. Okay, see for the VM and base, we will be going to be used with the internal, right? So what is this external is my question now. Yes, Venkatesh, what is this external is my question. Guru Prasad, please give me your answer. Jashmita, okay, communication in VM and VM. Okay, Rakesh, your answer is like internet. Okay, see, let me explain you now. Okay, shall I explain? Okay, Deepak, VM to VM and VM to base at the same time. Okay, that you are thinking with the VM to VM and the VM to base at the same time is the external. Okay, fine, no worries. Let me explain you guys. So let's see now. Navin Raj has given me a one more answer. Let's go forward at once. Extend modes allows communication between virtual adapters connected to the virtual machines. Great, great. Okay, right, Navin Raj. and Jishmita, it uses teamed physical adapter to connect a physical switches. Right, perfectly true. Okay, let me go forward here now. See here, this is my Hyper-V. Let's think an example. That means this is my hardware. On this hardware, 2016. On this 2016, Hyper-V. In this 2019, and here I'm having Windows 10. Let's think now. So now here the point is, I'm choosing for this particular Windows 10 machine external. Then what will be going to be get happen? Okay. See, in a physical topology, how will be going to be have? For this Windows 2016, we'll be having it connected to a particular network. Am I right or wrong? Hmm? This in the physical topology, so this will be going to be connected to a particular switch. Okay, and they may be going to be have a router also, right? There may be another router also, any kind of things will be going to be there. Now, in the same way, we are in this particular network, we may be having a system also, right? We may be having the client systems. Hmm? These are the client systems we will be going to be have. Now the point is, if this Windows 10 mission wants to communicate with the physical network, at that time we need to choose external switch. That means this is my physical system that may not be going to be come under a virtual machine even. Okay, that is my physical system. Okay, this if this communication need to be get happen to my physical system, at that time we need to choose the external switch. Got it now? That means once if I connect for the external switch, this particular Windows 10 will be going to be just directly communicate to the physical systems, okay, within the which are available in the same network, or else, and as well as it will be going to be connect with an IP address of my public IP or else my internet IP. Okay, and automatically it will be going to be get communication. Internet will be going to be going to be get accessible. So that is for the external switch. Hope you guys are clear now. What is this external switch? Are you clear or not? Okay, Suchitra. Okay, Manju. Deepak, are you clear now? Okay, okay, I'll repeat you, Deepak, for you. No worries. Remaining everyone. Okay, Akash, I'll be going to repeat once again. Okay, Nagbhushan, Avindraj, okay. Okay, see, if you want to repeat me again, see, this is my server, right? Now in the server, if I want to create the communication between the Windows 10 and Windows Server 2019, then what kind of switch should I need to use, Akash and Deepak, for you both? If I want to create the communication between, okay, perfect. We need to use the private switch. Perfectly true, guys. Okay. Now, in the same way, if I want to create the communication between Windows Server 2019 and 2016, at the time, what kind of switch should I need to use? Internal. That's you are clear. Till now, you guys are clear, right? Right. Now, in the same way, if I want to communicate to the physical network, in my physical network, there are several systems will be there, right? There will be having several client systems will be going to be there. So let's think this Windows Server 2019, I have installed an Active Directory. Okay, here I have installed this ADDS. Okay, with this ADDS, all my client systems should need to be get logged in now. Okay, then what should I need to use? That means here, let's think I have created a user for the PC number 1. I have created a user called Akash. Okay, and for the PC number 2, I have used a name called Suhas. And for PC number 3, I have used a name called Sujit. Okay, now which are created in where? In the Active Directory, that I have created now. So I want to create, or else I want to join the client systems into the server's domain, which was established in the 2019. At that time, the communication must be going to be happen between this 2019 system and the client system. Am I right? If we want to establish the communication between the physical network system, okay, that means in my physical network, you will be finding a different system, different laptops, different mobile phones will be going to be there. If this particular VM which is available in the network that need to be get communicated at that time, we must use the concept called external. If this particular, yes, perfectly, Akash. That means if we want to establish the communication between the VM to the physical network, at that time, we should need to use the, which one? External switch. That is the concept here. How have you guys are clear now? That means what is the VM, I mean, internal, external and private switches. Everyone, please give me your confirmation. Right, Deepak, okay, Bhagesh, you are clear?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes, Rakesh.
Sir, if we use internal switch, then both the VMs will not communicate.
See, okay, I got your point. Let me show you with an example now. Here, I have taken with the internal. Okay. And then automatically the communication will be going to be happen between this 2019 and 2016. Is that true, Rakesh?
Yes, sir.
Now, in the same way, if the communication need to be get happened between 2016 and 2010, I mean Windows 10, at that time also this system also must have the internal. Got it? Okay. If it is internal, then this both will be going to be get communicated. Are you clear now, Rakesh?
Okay, sir. Yeah.
So does anyone having any more confusions regarding this?
Sir, that means both the VM should have internal switch configured.
Yes.
Okay.
That means here, let's see here. Now you can check here. This is why I have drawn this. Let me explain you. Let's think an example. This is internal. Okay. And this is private. Okay. Now what will be going to be happen in this means, see, let's think these all the client systems are, whatever the systems are there, those are all the VMs. Let's think an example. Okay, now what my point is here, if I want to create the communication, wait, here you guys can check. Here now we are having the client systems and everything is fine, there is no any worries. Now my point is, see, Bhagesh, I'll be going to be come with your point. Okay. Now the point is, if this particular system is connected to the internal, and this particular system is also connected to the internal, then what does that mean? Rakesh, what does this mean?
They can communicate.
Right. Right. Now, in the same way, this is my base system, I think. Let me take. Okay. Then these both will be going to be communicate with my base system, base network or not?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Now, as I'm connected with the internal, this both will be going to be just directly connected, communicate with my physical network or not?
Confused, sir.
Confused?
Yes.
Don't worry. I'll give you another example. Okay. You see, just listen with a clear mind. Okay, you'll be gonna get a clarity on this. Let's think this is my VM1. Okay, and this is my VM2. Okay, and as this is the internal, okay, this will be going to be directly connected to where my base system. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now, in the same way, here you can check. If I connect to this private system, this can able to connect to my base system or not?
No.
No, right. If I have removed the connection for this, and if I connect this connection to the private, now only VM1 can communicate to the base system. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and in the same way here, there is another thing, VM3. Okay, now in the VM3, I'm just connecting to the this switch. Now tell me, VM3 is communicating with the base or not?
Yes.
Right. VM1 is communicating with the base or not?
Yes, communicating.
And VM3 and VM1 are communicating with each other or not?
VM3 and VM1.
Yes.
Yes, they are communicating.
That's the answer. Got it now?
Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir.
You got a clarity now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's the point. That means here the point we are thinking about the concept of virtualization, but here also the point is the same, or whether it is a virtual machine or also whatever it might be, the answer is the same. The switch is a switch. Okay, so we need to think those are like a physical switches. That's only the point here. Okay, does you guys clear now? Everyone, please give me your confirmation. Okay, Akash, Deepak, okay, Rakesh. Okay, Jishmita. Okay, Guru Prasad. Okay, okay, Shri, Navin Raj. Okay, then fine. So now, as you guys are pretty clear with this all, I want to give a small task for you guys. What is the task is, in which and in why, in where in which kind of solution, I mean, what to say, which kind of scenarios will be going to be used internal, private, and external? That's my question for you all. So I want you to, I'm just giving you 2 minutes of time to everyone, and I want you to please give me your answers. That is my point. I may ask with a direct name. My question is, in which scenario we'll use internal switches? In which scenario we use private? In which scenario we use external? That is my point. As you have understood about that, give me your answers. What is your understanding? That is I want to know. That's only the point here. Rimasri, are you clear, right? Okay, fine. Give me your answers now. Just think of it. I'm just giving you 2 minutes of time for you guys. Okay, and just think in which scenarios we may use internal, private, and external. Okay, please give me your answers. That's the point I require. Okay, Suchitra. So Suchitra, your answer is perfect. Internal private VM to VM. Okay. Okay. So almost we done. Our time is done. Time is up. 1 minute is done. So I'll ask by name. So please give me your answers. By not in the chat box. I want you to unmute yourself and please speak on this. Deepak, can you give me your answer on?
Yes, sir. Yes,
in
sir.
which scenario we use external switches?
So external switches we use VMs to the outside world or outside the network, in which we communicate the outside network. Internally we use the VMs to VMs, but if we use to communicate, there is other network, so we use the external.
Okay, great, perfect. Thank you, Deepak. Okay, next is okay. You guys are giving pretty good answers here. Sharath, can you explain me in which scenario we may use private switch? Sharath, you can unmute yourself and you can give me your answer. Or else you can type in the chat box, Sharath. Suchitra, please unmute yourself and please give me your answer about internal switch. Suchitra, are you there? Guys, let me take an attendance, please. Yes, yeah, okay, you are available in the chat. Okay, fine then, no worries. And before that, please take me your, let's take with attendance. Please can you, okay, no worries, Suchitra. Raise your hand. I can understand if you can't speak also, no worries. Give me your answer in the chat box about the internal switch. Okay. So everyone is in active. Great. Navinraj, Manju and Sharath. Manju are okay. You are also an active. Navinraj and Sharath. Okay. Fine then. Fine. So everyone are an active. Then no worries. So okay, great. Thank you so much. You can down your hands. Okay. Jashmita has given me answer. Accessible by VMs and Hyper-V. Okay, perfectly true. Okay, internal means that will be going to be accessible, not only the Hyper-V means that will be going to be accessible from the VM to the base mission. Whatever the base system we are having, base system that we are utilizing, for with that we can able to going to be get access that. That is the point, Jashmita. Are you clear now? That will not be going to be communicated to the Hyper-V. That will be going to be go forward with the only for the base mission. That is the point. See, yes, Bhagesh, within with the base mission. That means here this will be going to be get communicated not to the Hyper-V. That will be going to be communicated to the base operating system. Let's take an example. I want to show you. Now let's see here. Here, this is my Windows server, right? And what is my, this is running on the VMware. Am I right? Let's think for an example, if this particular Windows server is running in Windows 10 or else in the Hyper-V, then what will be going to be thing is we will be going to be choose. If I choose internal, then what will be going to be happen means, then this communication will be going to be get happen between my Windows server and my base system, which is nothing but Mac. The base system, which is nothing but my Apple system, Mac OS. That will be the communication will be going to be get happen. That is what the concept is here. Are you guys clear? Okay, that is what here in this concept here. Okay, now let's we go forward with the how to create with the how do we establish this virtual switch? How to create this particular virtual switch? Okay, here what kind of switch let's we create now? Shall we create an internal switch or an external switch or private? What kind of switch shall we create? Please give me your answer. Let me share my screen first of all. You can't able to access see my screen, so that I came to know. Right now you can see my screen, right? Okay, let we going to be create an internal switch. So here you can check. Here we are having external, internal, and private. Right now I want to choose here the internal switch. Okay, and create virtual switch. Okay, for this we need to give the virtual switch name. Whatever the virtual switch name, I want to give the name internal. Okay, and after this, now click on apply. And okay, that's it. Now in the virtual switch manager, you can check the virtual switch was created automatically. That is how this point is. Are you guys clear? That is a simple step. It will be going to be get created. So if I want to create a new another switch, I want to create a new another switch with extra with private. Let's think an example. At the time, same concept. Create virtual switch, and we have the name. What will be the name? I want to give it the name private. Okay, and click on apply and okay, done. Automatically now you can check. Here we are having two switches, internal or private. That is the point here. So now you guys are clear, right? How do we need to establish a switch? How do we create the virtual switch manager? That means external switch, internal, and private. These are the three types of switches that we can able to create. Right, of course, Nagabhushan, you can create a number of switches. You can how many number of switches that you require, you can create, no problem with that. And let me create another switch with the external also. We'll keep it this. Okay, and external apply. Okay, pending changes may disrupt. I need to give my permission. Why? Because this switch will be going to be communicate with my physical network, right? So that's why. Okay, now you can check here in the Hyper-V manager. We are having internal, private, and external. These are the three different switches which are available. That is what here now. Okay, now let's we go forward and let's create with the new Hyper-V. And let's see how do we this new virtual machine, how do we create it? Okay, just right click on the data center and click on new. Okay, here now you guys can see here there is an option called new. In this new, we will be going to be create the virtual machine, right? Here in this particular virtual machine, now we will be going to be do some things. Click on new. And what is the virtual machine name? I want to create the name with Windows. I just want to create with the name Windows. Okay, and whatever the location we want to choose, that I want to choose with the same location. Okay, and here click on next. And here there is an option generation 1 and generation 2. What is this generation 1 and generation 2, guys? Please give me your answers about this. What is this generation 1 virtual machine and generation 2 virtual machine? What is your answer? What do you guys think about this this generations in the virtual machine? Okay, okay, Akash, your answer is that may support with the 32 and 64 bit. Okay, and Suchitra 32 and 64. Okay, remaining in anyone?
The generation 1 supports legacy BIOS and the generation 2 supports UEFI.
Okay, great. Any more? Any more answers? Okay, that's a true answer. But I want you to just go the Google and give me your answer. What is the difference between generation 1 hypervisor and generation 2 hypervisor? That is my question. Generation 1 hypervisor and generation 2 hypervisor. Just Google it and give me your answer, guys. Okay, Suchitra, good answer. And what about generation 2? Everyone, please do with your Google and give me your answer. Okay, Hyper-V 2 is an inbuilt feature in Windows. Okay. Okay, Jashmita, it supports the legacy BIOS and generation 2 supports UEFI. Great. What is the difference? What is the primary difference?
So generation 2 creates the partitioning scheme like a GPT.
Right.
So yes, and generation 1 it's like a basic hard disk only.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the dynamic disk will be created in generation 2.
See, okay, that is not only the point here. That is not the main content even to say. Why? Because the hardest is about the different concept again. We haven't came in the hardest point. Okay. Okay, there is a few answers I got. Only a few answers. When approximately to say 4 people has given me the answers. 4 to 5 people. Remaining, please give me your answers. What is this generation 1 and generation 2? Okay, Deepak, VHD and VHDX, PXE boot. Okay, great. Okay, let me explain you now. In the generation 1, okay, this virtual machines, whatever the virtual machine we are using, that provides a virtual hardware. Okay, that means if we want to create the virtual hardware, that will be going to be, that can be able to establish between the generation 1. In a generation 2, that we say with the bare metal shield, okay, which supports for the new versions of virtualization features. That means the latest virtualization technologies that we are basically to say we are using in the market, like high ESXi servers and Citrix and those kind of things. If we want to run and if we want to work on that, we need to use with the generation 2. That means in the generation 1, if we want to run, if or else if you want to make hypervisor, okay, or else if you want to run virtual hardware, you require a basic base hardware. Okay, with that means any operating system is needed. But in generation 2, you don't require with any operating system, you can directly jump to the virtualization concept. That is the difference between the generation 1 and generation 2. Are you guys
Sir,
clear now?
repeat, sir.
See, let me
Repeat, sir.
Bhagesh, I'll be going to repeat you now. See here in the generation 1, if we have seen, if you want to run any virtualization, let's think an example. If you want to again run Hyper-V in the generation 1, okay, at that time you need to have a Windows 10 OS. Okay, got it? You need to have Windows 10 OS or Windows Server 2016 or else any other kind of thing you require. That means again another operating system, another Hyper-V is required. Then only that will be going to be get supported in the generation 1. But in a generation 2, if you want to create a nested virtualization, that means if you want to establish direct one VM to the another VM directly, if you want to establish it, okay, then we can go forward with the generation 2 without having any other guest operating system, which is nothing but Windows 10, Windows Server. Without having that, we can directly run the hypervisor concept in the generation 2. Are you clear, you guys, now? Are you clear or not? Okay, Deepak. Suchitra, okay. Okay, Bhagesh. Okay. Okay, Manju. Okay, Ramashri. Okay, Navindraj. Okay, Suhas. Okay, okay, then thank you so much. So you need to bare metal concept. Okay, we'll discuss about the bare metal. Bare metal means that is nothing but without having a operating system, we can able to go forward with it. So we'll discuss that concept later, and let's go forward with it now. So once I'm choosing with the generation 1, see, remember, once if you have chosen with the operating generation, then you cannot change it back again. That you need to remember. Okay, I just want to give the RAM of 512 MB. Okay, why? Because I want to use with the basic purpose. Okay, and next, and now you can see what is a virtual machine. For this, what kind of switch you want to add. Here we can see we want what kind of NIC cards that we have created, network adapters. So here I want to create private. And next, what is the RAM? I'm just hard disk. This is for the hard disk. I want to give the 10 GB. Okay, and click on next. And I want to install the operating system later. Next, and finish. Done directly. Now our operating system is, I mean, this our VM is ready now, ready to go forward. So now we can, if we want to go forward installation of the OS, yes, we can go forward. We click on settings, and we can go the DVD. We can check with the DVD image file, and we can choose the ISO file directly. And we can apply it, and you can close, and after that we can directly go forward with the installation of the OS. Okay, that is what here. And once after that, connect. That's it. Now your VM will be going to be get started. That is how. Okay, now it will be going to be check for the boot and everything. So this is how the concept will be going to be there about the Hyper-V. Okay, are you guys are pretty clear now? Please give me your confirmation, everyone. Okay, and tomorrow we also will be go forward only with this Hyper-V concept. Okay, why? Because this Hyper-V is not a small concept. We are working on the entire Hyper-V. Okay, including each and every option you will be going to be get come to know. Okay, so that you will be going to be pretty clear. So this is how this Hyper-V will be going to be work. Are you clear now, everyone? So that's it. So let us conclude the session for today. Okay, till the Hyper-V establishment, let us conclude our session. Let's go with the Q&A. Do you guys have any more Q&A questions? Question and answers. Assessment, Akash. I'll be going to be share you the assessment. After that, that means there are some more people has to write the assessment. So that's what that's why I haven't shared you. Okay, there are some more people has to write the assessment. So once the assessment is done, then I'll be going to be share you. Okay, and before concluding, let everyone, anyone can give me what are the 3 top points that you have came to learn in the today's session. What are the top 3 points? Suchitra or else Akash, anyone? Okay, Deepak, you came to know about the switches and generation. Please unmute yourself, or and anyone can please unmute yourself and please type. Please give me your answers. Okay, virtualization concept, Bhagesh. Okay, great. Okay, Basaraj, switch, Hyper-V and generation. Great, great. And any more answers? Okay. Okay, why we need and how it useful you have seen. And what is Hyper-V? What are virtual machines? Difference between generation 1 and generation 2. Okay, Remashri, perfectly. And Suchitra, about virtualization, switch, hypervisor and its types and creating VM. Okay, Hyper-V installation, network adapters. Okay, Bhagesh. Okay, Akash. Navindraj, Hyper-V switch generations and Hyper-V installations. Great, 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 guys. So everyone has given you pretty good answers. Then thank you so much. Okay, switch, network types, VM. Okay, Bhagesh, how to connect and how it works with the missions. Perfectly true, Bhagesh. So does anyone having any more kind of concerns or also doubts? Please give me your any kind of things. If you have any more, please give me explain. If you tell me, so that will be going to be discussed. Okay, no doubt, Akash. Suchitra, no. Okay, fine then. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Okay, Bhagesh. We have seen about the generation 1 and generation 2 differences also. Okay. Thank you, Venkatesh. Okay, everyone. So, guys, thank you. Thank you so much. You guys can leave for today. Okay. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes. Thank you.